episode. This is going to be a shorter episode than my regular 1 hour Monday episode. If you're new here, I love just touching base with you guys like midway through the week. I love Mondays. I think Mondays are great because it's like, oh my gosh, I literally could do so much today. And like, but then, you know, after the brute of Monday, then you get to Tuesday and then you're kind of wore out a little bit more, and then you're like, oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. I had all these goals and I'm not sure like if I'm going to be able to like persevere until Friday, right? And so that's why I kind of like these Wednesday episodes. It's just like to touch base, be like, hey, remember who you are and that you can be your own golden hour and that you can be and like achieve anything you put your mind to. Today's episode is the perfect optimal morning routine for me, Logan Lee Miller. I hope that this might give you like some ideas on what to do with your morning. And honestly, like I did this morning routine today and I'm so proud of myself. I'm sitting here, I just actually tanned hopefully I did it well. I used the tanning water last time. I did not do it well because I didn't think that it was working. And so I literally like was so blotchy. Hopefully I did it right this time. I do have like wet hair, so I'm always like apprehensive about that. But it's 9 o'clock. I'm ready to start my day. So it's perfect. So it says the optimal perfect morning routine. Now, I will say, I do want to put out there that last night I did not sleep well at all. I went to bed around like 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I was still able to like do this routine. So obviously like we want to make sure that you're getting the best sleep and to like make those adjustments. And so like last night it was the exception. It wasn't the rule. Usually I go to bed around like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Some nights are a little later, but usually it's 9:30, 10 o'clock. So this is for that like bedtime. And then maybe I'll do a bedtime routine so you know that, and last night, like I said, was the exception, not the rule, how I get like a perfect night's sleep. Except for last night. I'm on my period, and so like on top of being bloated and cramps, it was a mess. Okay, so now I want a 5 a.m. wake up. Now this might seem a little early, but I feel like I can get the most done, and I see myself as a person who does get up at 5 a.m. And when I used to do it in high school to like work out in morning weights, I really liked it. I liked driving in the morning and just kind of, I don't know, it was just very special. I love sunrises and the coolness of a morning. So 5 a.m. wake up, and I'm gonna let the dogs out to potty, but I'm going to put Rowdy back in her crate for right now because I want her to make sure that she's getting proper amounts of sleep so that her bones, you know, grow properly. Maybe I'm just too conscientious about it, but 5 a.m. like she still needs 2 more hours of sleep. So I don't want her to like hold her bladder too long, you know, if I'm at the gym or whatever, and she's gonna wake up because I'm up or because Garrett literally just left for work. So I take them out, I let them potty. Now I've not been keeping Rooster in his crate. I keep it open so he's allowed to go in there if he wants during the night, but if not, like he kind of just roams in the half part of our house. So I keep them out, but I'm letting the dogs out to potty, and then I'm putting Rowdy back in her crate. I'm gonna get dressed and brush my teeth. I actually laid out my clothes from the night before, and that was awesome because I did laundry and I was like, well, I'm just gonna lay some out. Usually I do not lay anything out, and this time I did. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. So I went ahead and put on those clothes. Not that I really need too much of like a prompt for what I'm gonna wear to the gym because I wear the same stuff all the time, like it doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab my headphones. Now if I have enough time, I am gonna read. Today it's very rainy here, kind of misty, and so I didn't let the dogs out for very long because they could get wet. And so, but I want to leave the house by 5:15. So if I'm like super quick and like get everything done, I'm gonna pull out my book. but I read throughout the day anyway, so it's not like I have to make sure I get reading done in the morning, because I'm opted to like, I read in the middle of the day, so like during lunch. And then I'm gonna leave by 5:15. I'm gonna arrive at the gym at 5:30. It only takes me about 10 minutes to get to the gym, but I wanna make sure that I'm like on the treadmill warming up before my workouts at 5:30. I'm gonna work out for 45 minutes to an hour. I am participating in 75 Days Hard, and I started on May 3rd. It was a Monday. And I have been doing that consistently. You can follow me on TikTok at Logan Lee Miller to see like my daily, to do. But I am trying to limit myself to 45 minutes. When I usually work out, sometimes it can last anywhere from an hour to an hour 30 to 2 hours. So the 45 minutes, the 2 separate workouts, it's not that big of a deal, except for I have to go outside, and that's kind of annoying, especially like today it's raining, so I have to walk in the rain. Hopefully my fake tan dries by then. Haha, did not think about that. Ooh, oh gosh. Okay, well, we'll see about this. It takes 6 hours, so after the 6 hours, then I can go take a walk in the rain. Amazing. I'll be a bronze goddess soaking in the rain. But I'm gonna work out for 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'm gonna try to leave by 6:15. Now I am gonna get home at 6:30. I'm gonna do my morning chores. I'm gonna let the dogs out. I'm gonna switch laundry. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, start the dishes. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just enough that it's gonna get me started for the rest of my day. Because I don't want to have Garrett come home and then for us to like sit and be like, oh, like I have to clean the house. We can't just like enjoy each other's company or like watch a movie, So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to be doing my gratitude journal. I'm going to post my sips and speaks, which if you follow me on Instagram, you see that I've been doing a short 1-minute video for the month of May. And I'm going to talk about like the drink that I'm drinking in the morning, because I love starting my morning out with just like a fancy drink, a fancy cocktail. It makes me feel special and fancy, right? But I always like don't want to just go to Starbucks or get a bubble tea. So like making my own stuff here helps me save money. That's amazing. And I get to chat with you guys every single day about like a quote. So I'm going to post that. And then I'm also posting the journal prompt for Golden Hour Drip. On Golden Hour Drip, like every single day I post like a journal prompt for the month of May. I have like a little challenge, and 3 winners will be picked for a $5 Starbucks card. So go ahead and participate in that. And then I'm going to make breakfast. I'm going to eat. I'm going to do the journal prompt. I'm going to read if I have time. I'm going to schedule out my day and pull out my planner. Now, I already have a good idea of what I need to be doing because I planned for yesterday. I wrote it on my big calendar. I have so many little notes. I have like reminders in my phone. And so I'm going to go through that and do that just to make sure like I have my day planned. And then I'm going to shower and dress for the day. Now, sometimes if I've had like, I don't really sweat that much at the gym, but if I'm like super sweaty, I will shower before like everything else. But usually like I shower after, because I feel like once I shower, I want to be clean and I don't want to have to be like scraping gunk off my kitchen sink, like I want to be clean, I want to be ready for my day and not like doing everything else. So I'm going to shower, I'm going to get dressed, and then after that, it should be around 8:30. Now, some mornings it's going to take me longer. Some mornings it's going to be shorter. And I'm going to spend that time like just trying to help set my future self up to be grateful for the work that I did. And not like, oh my gosh, like I wish I would have done this last night. I wish I would have done this like this morning. I'm trying to set myself up so I'm going to have like a better day. So doing these little steps are going to help that. So my laundry's going to be clean. I'm going to be able to fold it while I watch a movie. I love thinking ahead and just making sure that I'm like getting these things done to set my future self up. So 8:30, that's what I'm shooting for. And I'm going to do whatever to get into the mindset to work. I want to start my day like everybody else, even though I have the luxury of like working from home and I help my dad do chores and I'm farming and whatnot, and running my clothing boutique and podcasting. Like there's so much to do in my day. I want to have the time alone to do stuff in the morning so that I don't feel robbed of time, you know? I want to be able to relax in the morning, get my mindset right. And then at 9, I want to be able to execute the things that need to be done. And that is the way that I stay productive and try to get so much done in the day. I have been switching to like just 3 things to do. I practiced this yesterday. I was like, okay, just 3 things. Because usually I'm trying to figure out like my satisfaction level, like what do I need to achieve to have a good day. And so lots of people recommend like writing 3 different things down. And so I write the 3 things down and then I just try to accomplish that. Sometimes I put bonus tasks down or a bonus like good thing that I get to do. If I get all this done, then I get to do this. And that honestly has helped. Yesterday I thought, oh, these 3 things, I'm going to blow past them so much. And then I'm going to want to record my YouTube video for Friday. And I was like, no, save that for the next day. Save that for today, Tuesday. This is coming out Wednesday. Save it so that you have something to look forward to on Tuesday. And honestly, that's changed my mindset so much because now I'm not trying to cram everything in one day. I'm trying to enjoy my life, do these fun things, and like get my deliverables done, feel good about it, set myself up, and not be so stressed about, oh my gosh, I didn't do this, or oh my gosh, I didn't do that. So I want to be ready by 9 o'clock. And throughout this, I'm going to be drinking plenty of fluids. Like I said, I'm on 75 hard, so you have to drink a gallon of water. Fill up like a little pitcher in my fridge, and I've been drinking that. And in the future, I'm going to try to implement yoga. Right now, I don't feel like my body is ready to do yoga in the morning. Not that I don't think that I could do it, but because I'm so freaking sleepy and yoga is not motivating me to get out of bed. Going to the gym is motivating me to get out of the bed, you know, to be like, oh, I get a workout before like these few people that I don't like come in, you know? And so yoga right now at this moment is not motivating me. In the future, maybe I will be able, when Rowie is a little bit older and I'm not worried about her like running in the road, I don't know. So I'll be able to like do yoga outside and watch them play and then go work out. So that's the whole big plan, and practice makes perfect. So I'm just going to be trying my best to make every day the perfect morning routine. But of course, life is not perfect. You're going to have ebbs and flows. You're going to have some days that are really amazing and awesome, and you're going to be able to get everything done and do what you want to do. But then there's going to be other days where, you know, it's hard to even like accomplish one thing. And that's where like your routines come into play, because even if you don't have the motivation, like you have the discipline and you have that like robotic motion that just takes you throughout your day. And so then you're not completely stuck and feel like you might be spiraling, you know? So that's my ideal perfect morning routine. I actually did it today, so I'm very proud of myself. Your morning routine might look a little different, and that's okay too. Just alter it to your needs and what's going to make you happy, because that's what life's about. It's about waking up, doing things that are fun, and going to bed. We make it way more complicated than it has to be. And if we just keep that mindset, then we should be good. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this beautiful Wednesday, chatting, hanging, and until next Monday, bye.